This is the Good Governance Radio. You are listening to GGR, Good Governance Radio. Stay with us.
Hello and good afternoon to you listening to me. You are welcome to GGR Good Governance Radio. It is a very wonderful Thursday afternoon, here in the city of Abuja. And I will be bringing to you the news this afternoon. Just a quick recap of the top headlines making the news in the country today. Before we dive into it, first, the headlines. Panic as soldiers go on the rampage in Oshodi. Malami rules out sharing Iboru loot with Delta. Rep probe 72.34 billion naira Port Harcourt Maiduguri rail contract. Fourth mainland bridge to gulp $2.5 billion now, says Lagos State government. And lastly, 127 South-South and Southeast cop killed, with 25 station razed. Now for the news in full. Panic as soldiers go on the rampage in Oshodi. There is confusion in the Oshodi area of Lagos as some soldiers go on the rampage, vandalizing vehicles. Videos posted on social media by some residents revealed the moment panic-stricken traders tried to hide as others took to their heels. Although the cause of the crisis is yet to be ascertained, some claimed that a military officer was killed the previous day in the area. The state police public relation officer Muiwa Adejobi said he was awaiting a report on the incident from the divisional police officer in charge of the area. Malami rules out sharing Ibori loot with Delta. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, on Wednesday ruled out accommodating Delta State in the spending of the 4.2 million euros recovered looted funds associated with the family members of the former governor of the state, James Ibori. He said Nigeria would deviate from the agreement reached by the United Kingdom government concerning the disbursement of the funds. The minister said the way international diplomatic process operates, with particular regard to the recovery of looted assets, is more or less about engagement among the nations of interest. Malami went ahead to list the projects the money would be spent on according to the agreement reached. Rep probe 72.34 billion naira Port Harcourt Maiduguri rail contract. The House of Representatives yesterday resolved to beam its searchlights on the 72.34 billion naira contract for the 1,443 kilometer Port Harcourt to Maiduguri section of the Eastern Railway line. Zondu Beam claimed that the contract was awarded to the Emas Era Contracting and Industry Company, the CGGC Global Project Nigeria Limited, and Lingo Nigeria Limited in 2011. Moving the motion at the plenary recited over by the Deputy Speaker Idris Wasi, Beam claimed that 10 years after the award of the contract, there is no evidence that the work commenced on the site, with investigation revealing that budgetary provisions were made in this regard from 2010 to 2012. The House thereby resolved to set up an ad hoc committee to probe the issue. Fourth mainland bridge to gulp $2.5 billion now, says Lagos State government. The Lagos State government on Tuesday said the proposed fourth mainland bridge will gulp $2.5 billion under the public-private partnership agreement. Director General, Lagos Office of the PPP, Ope George, disclosed this at a news conference to mark the second year of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in office, held in Alausa, Ikeja. He said a successful bidder of the bridge is expected to be determined by October in the third quarter of 2021. George said the project was currently being contested among 6 bidders. In addition, George said the ultra-modern hostel facilities at the Lagos State University, which is a PPP arrangement to design, build, finance, operate, maintain, and transfer construction of 16 blocks of 94 rooms each with 376 beds per block, which would cost 11 billion naira. And finally, for today, 127 South-South-Southeast cops killed, with 25 stations razed. More than 25 police stations have been attacked in parts of the Southeast, South-South in the past 5 months. Reports have shown that over 127 policemen and other security personnel have been killed during these attacks. The attack, which have occurred in Abia, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River, and Rivers State, have spread fear among the populace. It was gathered that many security operatives were seeking redeployment to less violent parts of the country. And that's about the size of it today on the news. And just before we leave, a quick recap of the headlines. Panic as soldiers go on rampage in Oshodi. Malami rules out sharing Ibori loot with Delta State. Reps probe 72.34 billion naira Port Harcourt to Maiduguri rail contract. Fourth mainland bridge to gulp $2.5 billion, says Lagos State government. And 127 South-South-Southeast cop killed, with 25 stations razed to the ground. That was the news on GGR, Good Governance Radio. Good Governance Radio is an online platform concerned about politics, your opinion, and the forward movement of the nation. You can find us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube by checking out Good Governance Radio. You can be a part of our conversations from time to time by calling the numbers right now on your screen. I'll call the numbers 0913 023 6602. I'll say that one more time. It is 0913 023 6602. Or you can go straight to our website where we stream live audio, www.ggr.com.ng. It has been a pleasure bringing the news to you. My name is Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David. Thank you for listening.
Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
The Good Governance Radio.